Hello everybody, this is Phonyto Bobbin here, and welcome back to Train Simulator 3, where today we'll be taking a look at the newly released Altoona Marshalling Yard route. Yes, another route here in the world of Train Simulator 3 has been added, and this one is more focused around shunting. Yeah, this isn't a traditional route where you drive from A to B. No, this route is more of a yard-focused route where we'll go do some shunting, as you can see by a lot of the equipment. And yes, you're right. We're in Altoona, so we got a lot of northeastern equipment here in this route. So I say it's a route, it's not really a route, it's more of a yard, but I'm gonna call it a route anyway because I'm just used to that. Yeah. So shunting, trains, new route. Let's take a look at everything they get here in the Altoona Marshalling Yard DLC here in Trainz Simulator 3. But before we do that, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. Alright, so starting off with one of the new shunting engines. This is the SW1500 in the CSX YN3 livery. Yes, we have a, I suppose a new shunting engine, although I'm not sure if this engine is actually new. Actually, I don't think it is. Or, I don't know. Well, this is the first thing they got in this livery, yeah. So the SW1500, actually, no, I think we may have had this in like a different add-on. However, I cannot say this is the first time they've had it in this livery. So yeah, SW1500 never been seen in the CSX YN3 livery before. So here it is for the first time in this add-on. It's got a good amount of weathering on it, which is nice to see. Yes. And of course, here's the back end again. A lot of details on this one. Yeah. Alright, so we get the interior cab. And, oh, it's, actually, is this cab, new or not? Well, at least I'm all the exterior to be correct. So if we look around here. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if we've seen this cab previously, but I guess I'll give you guys a full tour of it just to make sure, they see everything in case you haven't already. Yes. A lot of details here. There's the controls again. And, yeah, pretty well detailed cab. Okay, let's move more. So there's a door. Okay, at least the exterior has been modeled correctly on this thing. Alright, this little cab, that's the little horn. Ooh, that's an interesting horn. I didn't expect to hear this one. Hang on. Ooh, we sing bells well. Actually, it is quite quiet, so I do apologize if you can't really hear it that good, but there you go. How's stuff actually going this locomotive? Actually, I'm just making sure I get every the last details. Oh, there's a danger voltage sign. And one look at the cab interior. Yeah, there's actually a lot of detail in this one, actually. Alright, I think that's enough of the SW1500. You've seen enough of it. So, yeah, there you go. SW1500 in the CSX YN3 livery. Alright, well, up next we have a couple of pieces of rolling stock. First up here we have the, that's a long name. The Pacific National RQZY container wagon and platform double stack. And yeah, this is supposed to be a stack car. And yeah, it is possible, or would be possible, to stack containers on this thing, but of course, still no survey here in Train Simulator 3, so I won't be able to show that off, so this is just an empty wagon for now. Yeah. So there you go. I think this is actually included in a previous route, actually, so, yeah, not necessarily new content here, Trainz 3. Looks decent enough, though. There's the frame. And, yes. Up next is the, Prox Blue, oh my goodness. Prox Blue 20,800 gallon tank car. This thing, yeah. And yeah, now here's the thing you'll recognize. So this tank car is actually included in a number of routes now, and here it is once again. Yeah, this is getting kind of old at this point. I have to say, but yeah, this tank car has been featured in so many different routes at this point now here in Trainz Simulator 3. Like at this point, I've lost kind of how many different ads you can get this thing in. But yeah, the this blue tanker car, not exclusive to this route. It is included in several other routes here in Trainz Simulator 3. So yeah, same old tank car. Alrighty then, so on to the next bits of rolling stock. So next we have another SW1500, this time in the Norfolk Southern livery. Yeah, we get more Norfolk Southern equipment now here in Trainz 3, which is pretty cool. So I believe this is the same locomotive as the CSX one, but of course in the Norfolk Southern livery. Looks cool. Yeah. How about that? Alright, interior cab. I believe the cab is exactly the same as the other one, so I won't spend too much time in here this time, but yeah, pretty much the exact same cab as the CSX version. And also the horn and bell. Ooh, let's get a different horn in this one. Different horn and bell. Alright, that's a nice surprise. Different horns depending on which engine you drive. Alright, next we have a couple more bits of equipment. Up here we have the PR flat car 3259. Not much to say about this thing. I believe this is the first time we've had this flat car though here in Trainz 3. But it's quite old, this one, so not really a big deal, but let's have more Pennsylvania Railroad equipment, I guess. Yes. And finally, we have a boxcar, which is the Boxcar Haiku 50-foot in a Norfolk Southern Heritage scheme, the Monongahela. Yeah, it's a boxcar in a Norfolk Southern Heritage scheme. Yeah, number 16 DES. I don't know that they had heritage boxcars, but I guess they do. Now here is one in Trainz 3. I guess you could use the Monongahela Norfolk Southern Heritage unit to pull this thing. And actually, you'll be hearing something that we'll be looking at in just a bit. There you have it. Alright, well, speaking of Pennsylvania Railroad, now we're on to some Pennsylvania Railroad equipment. Some passenger equipment, yeah, which actually is some museum pieces in this route. So first we have the Pennsylvania Railroad PA number 1 in, I guess, the Pennsylvania Railroad Tuscan livery. I guess the Alco PA, which is interesting. Yes. Now, I don't think you'll see this locomotive driving around. This is only for the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum that they have in this route. But if you really want an Alco PA, well, here it is in Trainz 3 now in the Pennsylvania Railroad Tuscan livery. Bit of an old model though, so it's, yeah, detailing and stuff is up to the highest standard, but oh well. Let's take a look at the interior cab. And oh, let's see. Okay. Well, at least we got the cab. Well, I say this. I believe this is the cab from the F7, and I don't think the F7 cab. I mean, I guess the F7 cab is similar enough, but still. Okay, well, let's actually give you a good look at this cab then. Yeah, so you get the. I think this is just the cab just from the F7. I don't think there's actually an Alco cab. You guys thought to themselves, well, the Alco PA, it's similar enough to the F7, so let's just use that cab then. Which, yeah, it's a very nice looking cab. But I believe it's being used in the wrong locomotive. Oh. And, Yeah, that confirms it. Look at the operating manual, EDM, or no, EMD, I mean. Yeah, that that confirms this was an F7 cab. Even though EMD did not make the PA, it was Alco. So I don't know why that's there. That unrealistic. So yeah. All right, let's get back to the exterior and of course to the horn and bell. Oh. And it's the good old Trainz horn and bell from all the old locomotives. Nice. Alright, well, up next we have the Alco PA B units. There's going quite all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the B units. Yep. So if you want to pull a complete train with this, then, well, you can make it look more complete with this B units. Yay. Looks pretty nice, actually. And you also get some PRR coaches to go with it, or Pennsylvania Railroad coaches. First up here, we have the PRR B60 baggage car, which is a very old model, actually. This is quite dated looking, but it's here. Yep. There you go. Alright, up next is the PRB60B baggage car. So it's a different kind of baggage car, I suppose. Same car, but I guess with a different roof. Cool, I guess. Yeah, modeling this one's pretty bad, but it is a pretty old model, so yeah. Okay, there you go. And finally, the PRR D70A dining coach. Yes, sir. Not much to say about this one, other than so their old model. Yeah. Alright. Oh, this Highline likely, but does it have a passenger view by any chance? No comment. Wait, is that in the B unit? Hang on. Wait, hang on. Where's that red hand cab? Is it here? No. Wait, what? Wait, oh, is it this thing? I don't know. I don't know, but no passenger view in the actual coaches, and yeah, I said put an extra couple here just to make it look more complete. But yeah, there you go. Alright, so that is freight equipment as well as some passenger equipment. And now for all the remaining locomotives that get in this add-on, because you actually get a pretty decent amount. In fact, you get so many that I think the game is now starting to lag. Alrighty then, so up next we have the SW 1500 in the CSX YN2 livery. So same locomotive again, but different livery. Yes. So YN2, yeah, so this is the older generation CSX livery, I guess, before they decided to paint them all blue. Of course, before then they had an actual livery on it, which was, yeah. There you go, CSX YN2 livery on the SW 1500. So look at the cab, and once again, cab is probably the same as the other ones. So the horn and bell. And it's the same horn and bell as the YN3 version. Okay. Alrighty, well, up next we have this thing, this weird-looking locomotive. The Fairbanks Morris H12-44 locomotive in the Pennsylvania livery. This is a pretty weird-looking thing, isn't it? It's weird. It's like a box of sorts. Yeah. And it's funny, even the mall is quite dated on this thing. Yeah. Very strange looking engine, I gotta say. Very strange looking engine indeed. I think there's actually another museum piece that you would find somewhere on this route. But yeah, very bizarre looking locomotive, I gotta say. Alright, interior cab. The cab is unique to this one. Of course, it's an older cab. Yep. Pretty basic looking cab though, but of course makes sense because it's an older model. But yeah, there you go. Alright, let's do the horn and bell. Ooh, that's just got its own horn. Okay. Oh, hang on, can I get it? Make it not lag, please. Thank you. Very interesting horn on this one. I have no idea what that bell is. It does have a bell, but it's so quiet you can barely hear it. But there you go then. The H1244 thing. Okay. Oops. Oh. Nope, come on, not that far yet. Okay. Alright, up next we have some more, okay, now we're back up to heavy freight engines. So this here is the CSX C30-7, which I should say right now is not exclusive to this route. You're going to get this particular locomotive in others, other add-ons here in Trainz Simulator 3. So if you like the C30-7, like I said, you can get this in other add-ons if you want it. So yeah. Not much to say about this engine, actually. But it's here. Really want it. Alright, let's go do the horn, or I mean the cab. And yeah, we're back to like a 2010 sort of era cab. Still a decent looking cab by today's standards, although the camera's way off the seat. Oh no, they messed that up. But yeah, here's the cab of the C30. If you haven't seen this one before. Obviously, I will have shown off this locomotive in previous reviews. But in case it's the first video that you're seeing by me, here is a good look at the cab of this locomotive. And, actually, yeah, still a surprising amount of detail, considering the age of this locomotive, but, yeah, there you go. Alright then. So that's the horn. And bell. And there you go. Alright, there it is, the CSX C30-7. Just give a look at it just in case I haven't shown everything. Yep, there you go, that's the back end, and there you go. Alright. Okay, now on to some very interesting locomotives. Yep, we are now on to the Norfolk Southern ES44AC, and, yeah, I should mention this right now, in case anyone gets confused. These locomotives they see here are all included in this route. Now, of course, you can also get these locomotives as part of a couple of separate packs, as there are, as in terms of the Norfolk Southern ES44AC coverage, there are 2 packs on the store that basically give you the locomotive in 5 different liveries, and there's also one free one, which I'll go over. However, they have now decided to bundle 5 of these locomotives with this route. So, yeah. So you got 5 of them, so 5 ES44s and various different Norfolk Southern liveries. So let's go over this one. So this, first up here, we have the Norfolk Southern ES44AC in the standard Norfolk Southern livery. Of course, you can also get all these as their own standalone locomotives as well. You can actually get this this default version in the second pack that they did for the Norfolk Southern ES44AC, so yeah. Actually, we're in quieter thingamajig, so I'm going to turn up the game volume real quick. There we go. Okay, good. So yeah, ES44AC in the standard Norfolk Southern livery. And let's now look at the interior cab. You'll probably recognize this from the from when I did the Norfolk Southern ES44AC Heritage review back in, I think it was back in March. But of course, for those of you who haven't seen that video, let's take a better look at this. And yeah, there you go. Actually, this part is kind of basic detailing, which I know that's realistic. I believe this is an all-new cab for this locomotive. I say new cab, well, new for this locomotive. Although, actually, looking at it in deeper, it's I don't know. Is this a new cab? It's a very basic looking cab. Okay, well there you go then. Cab of the Norfolk Southern ES44AC. Yes, sir. Okay, when we look at everything and yeah. Okay, so the horn and the bell. Yep, there you go. And there you go, horn and e-bell, which of course you recognize from when I did the first video, but there you go. And one more look, just in case. Yeah, I know I'm going to go over these in quite detail a lot, but I'm just sort of showing you everything because there's a lot of stuff in here, and the price is actually a bit high, so I'll talk about that in just a bit. But anyways, now on to 4. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, 4 Norfolk Southern Heritage units. First up here we have Norfolk Southern number 8025 in the Monongahela livery. Of course, I already showed this one in my initial review of these locomotives, but I guess I'll give you a second look at it just in case you haven't seen that video. Yeah. So of course, like I said, I already did a review on the yeah, I've actually done a review on the Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit Pack number 1 for this game. Of course, I've looked at Heritage Pack number 2 because it's well, it's a bit pointless, but yeah, there you go. Alright, let's look at the cab. And I'm pretty sure the cab is, yep, cab looks to be exactly the same as the other one, so I won't go through all this again. But there you go. So the horn and bell. And it's the same as the depot one. Alright. Well, up next we have a Norfolk Southern unit that I haven't taken a look at yet, and this is Norfolk Southern number 8098, which is in the Conrail livery. Now, of course, this Conrail livery is not new to Trainz number 3. It was, of course, part of the Norfolk Southern Heritage Pack number 2, but of course I haven't got that one, so here it is, showing off for the first time in the flesh here on this channel. That's why I like this Conrail livery. It looks nice on this locomotive. And yeah, here it is in Trainz 3, in case you haven't seen it already. Yes. Okay. So that Conrail ES44AC. Cherry cab. Once again, I believe it is the same cab. Okay. And with the horn and bell. Oh, it's a different horn, this one. Okay. Alright, let's do that again. Okay, let's get a different horn on the Conrail variant. Interesting. The bell, well, bell's the E-bell again, but some more, what's the word? More, it's a more watered down version of the water bell. Or, yeah, it's a water bell. Yeah, I could just use the one on the other one, but, oh well. Okay, well, up next is another interesting locomotive. Here is Norfolk Southern number 8104, which is in the Lehigh Valley one. Now, this one's interesting because, you can actually get the Lehigh Valley one on its own for free. Yeah, you do not need to buy the Lehigh Valley version of this locomotive. You can get it for free in this game. So, I do actually find it interesting that they included this locomotive in this route because you have, well, obviously have to pay for this route to get this locomotive, but also you don't have to do that. You can just get this locomotive standalone entirely for free. So, you're kind of paying for a product that you can also get for free. So it's kind of like, why is this here? And yeah, that's actually a little bit sus, because why couldn't they just swap this out for one of the payware ES44 ACs? Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. The value of this one's interesting because, you know, like I said, you can get this locomotive for free standalone, but here it is in this route, which you have to pay for. So, yeah. And yeah, I guess one thing worth mentioning, I want to make this clear. This particular locomotive here, Lehigh Valley, this is not the free one. This is the one they get in this route, which of course they're exactly the same. Like, there's no difference between the freeware version and this one here in the route, but here it is nonetheless. So yeah, cab is once again the same, I'm pretty sure. No real difference whatsoever. Answer the horn and bell. And okay, same horn and bell as the other one. Alright, finally, the last thing here in this route is this Norfolk Southern number 8105 in the interstate livery. Now, once again, this is one that we haven't looked at. Of course, this is included in the second pack. Second Norfolk Southern pack, so this one at least is a new locomotive to me. Pretty interesting livery, actually. Yeah. Alright, so, okay, cab. Come on. Okay, there we go. Had to really force it there. Yep, cab is pretty much the same as all the other ones. So, of course, do the horn. Okay, and this one has the same horn and bell sound as the Conroe variant. Alright, well, there you have it. That is all of the locomotives and rolling stock that you get here in the Altoona Marshalling Yard DLC. And, I will say this, the rolling stock offering in this route is a bit disappointing. You hardly get any freight rolling stock, and also some pretty bad passenger rolling stock. And it's mainly just a bunch of locomotives, and even then, you get the same locomotive in like 3 different liveries, plus another one, the same locomotive in 5 different liveries, and then you get these other 2 guys here. And, yeah, so on the whole, the rolling stock offering of this route, a bit disappointing, especially when you consider the price. And before I get into that, let's take a look at the route itself then, because for once makes every route that actually has a map thing that works. But here, okay, let's actually zoom out. That's the whole route, by the way. That's it. Yeah, if you look here. Oh, hang on, hang on. Okay. Okay, so basically the route starts here, which is with the portals. They move along here. There's a big yard. Go up north, and then, a bit more trek. Come on. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, that is the end of the route. Never mind. Wait, is that the... Yep, nope. Yep, okay. Nope, that is the end of the route. All right. So that's the whole route, and these are the locomotives. Now, I will say this. The price is a bit much on this one. So this, I guess I should mention this right now. This route costs $6 US. That is right, $6 US for this route, which is a lot, I must say. Yeah, I mean, this isn't the first time they've gone a route that was $6. In fact, it's funny. I actually just re-reviewed the Yellowstone Mountain and Central Railroad, and that was also a $6 route. But at least you got your value for money with the Yellowstone route, because that route was actually pretty long. You didn't get that much rolling stock with it. Well, actually, no, you did get a lot of rolling. Well, you got more rolling stock than this in that route. And you got a pretty decently long route. With this route, though, you don't get that much rolling stock, and the route is just a yard. In fact, it's actually kind of in the name. This is the... Yeah, all you really get here is the Altoona Marshalling Yard, and that's it. So, I gotta say, $6 for this route, a bit pricey. So, I guess, buyers beware. So yeah, like I said, this is everything they get with this route, and that's the route that you get. So, based on that alone, you're gonna have to make a decision on whether you want to get this route or not. You do get a decent number of locomotives, and I guess the value for money on this route is actually not too bad. Like I said, you know, you can also get these locomotives separately. You know, like the Norfolk Southern Heritage units as well as the SW 1500. You can get all of these as like separate packs. So if you bundle all this together with this route, you actually get a pretty good deal. Although when you consider that, you know, the Norfolk Southern Heritage packs exist, it kind of brings down the value a bit. So yeah. price is kind of a ripoff for not a lot of content. So yeah, let me know what you think on, I guess, the price of this route. Is it reasonable or is it not reasonable? I'd like to know. Um, but with that being said, that is everything that it gets. So now let's take a look at these scenarios and then do some driving. Alright, so here are all these scenarios that it gets. As per usual, we get 4 pre-scripted scenarios as well as a bunch of free drive scenarios. Of course, in terms of the pre-scripted ones, we get revision check, tools and machines, time job, and fuel supplier. Of these scenarios that we'll be doing today is tools and machine, which of course utilize the SW1500 in the CSX 1-3 livery. And yeah, so your task for today is to deliver tools from pipe and steel to both the Norfolk Southern Work Equipment Shop and the Dunita shops. Please ensure that you carefully transport the tools to each destination. Follow the designated route, any specific instructions provided, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's basically some shunting. So, yep, let's get into it. And here we are. Ready to begin shunting business for the day. My volume set up? Yeah. I turned my volume down the intro bit because it was so loud, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, good day. Your task for today is to deliver goods from the pipe and steel. They just said that, okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I go up to there. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the thing. We noise. There we go. That's better. Oh, it's a unit with the blue tanker cars. How about that? Yeah. Alright, welcome then to driving. We have a couple of box cars that are standard actually with the game, and though they haven't loaded yet. Come on, load. Yeah, I guess that was quite resource intensive. Alright then, so driving on the Altoona marshalling yard. Yeah, this route, of course, is very focused on shunting. Actually, I might have to turn on the points for this one. I don't know. Let's go up to there. Actually, for this. Oh yeah, there's the Monongahela train. How about that? It's a lot of AI traffic there. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. How about that? Wait, did they actually have the rights to that? That's interesting. But there's the Monongahela train. I was thinking that was gonna be a thing, but yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, the text is on the on my box that's finally loaded in. I guess one thing I should mention about this route is that so you know, of course you saw in the beginning of the video, or I said the beginning. Well, I say beginning, not really the beginning of the video, but well, okay, kind of at the beginning of the video. You don't really get that much freight equipment with this route, and that's because all the freight equipment that you actually play with in this route is actually just the default equipment that you get with this game. Like these two boxcars here, you know, you may be thinking to yourself, well, Frony, you didn't show this off in the beginning bit. That's because these boxcars I'm pulling right now, this is included by default in this game. You don't need to buy these like with any route or anything. These just come standard with Trainz Simulator 3. So yeah. And actually, if you go into the free drive sections with this route, a lot of the freight cars sitting around are just the ones that you get with this game. So I guess this is sort of their way of just sort of cutting corners, I suppose. Like rather than, you know, including like a bunch of new stuff, they're just like, okay, let's just use the stuff they get with this game instead. So yeah. Actually, if you look over here, hang on. Yeah, there's some more box cars they can get with this game standard. Also, okay, frame rate is quite bad here. Yeah, you may notice that this game is, or that we're lagging quite a bit. That's not necessarily my recording software. That's just how the game performs. In fact, I can check this. Yeah. Because my recording software, of course, which is OBS, never really lags that much. This is just more to do with just how the game is. So yeah. So yeah, yeah. So of course, the footage is stuttering quite a bit, but that's not due to my recording software. That's due to the game. Because I think there's just so much foliage around here. And because, you know, since we're running this game on a mobile device, it just doesn't have the processing power to process all this foliage. You know? Actually, it would be beneficial if they used foliage that was, like, less detailed, so we could have, like, a better frame rate, but... because they use foliage with all this detailing and the game just isn't powerful enough to handle all this, yeah, so this is the result. Okay, so now go over to this drop-off area. Cool. So yeah, Altoona Marshalling Yard, definitely... I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of the, I guess, the pricing of this route, because... I mean, like I said, most of the freight equipment is just, like, or that you see on this route is just, it's just, like, default stuff, you know? So yeah, let me know what you think of this route. I guess in terms of would I recommend this route then, like based on what I've seen so far, I honestly can't say because it really depends on what you consider to be value for money. I mean, I guess if I were to sort of give you my take on like how much value for money I will, like I guess give this route. You know, when you consider other routes that we have here in Trainz Simulator 3. The value for money for this route isn't actually that good because you pay $6 for a route that's just only a yard and really only a handful. What? Wait. You derailed. I didn't do anything. I was stopped. Wait, hang on a second. I'm going to do something real quick. Hang on, bear with me for a second. Okay, so here we are back, and my train is still fully intact. Wait, who derailed? Wait, what? Oh! Oh, this guy. Oh. What? Are you kidding me? How did this happen? I think I know it's because it's supposed to be, isn't it supposed, yeah, there's supposed to be a portal. Yeah, there's a portal here. But the portal's broken. Oh. That's a bug. So, let's continue with the scenario then, because I think everything is still working. We're not gonna get a score for the scenario, but I don't care about the score. Alright, please unload the wagons. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, we gotta drive this thing up to here. Okay, good. Okay. By the way, if you're wondering what I just did there, I actually, Trainz Simulator 3 works a bit weirdly, right? Where, yeah, obviously the scenario ended there because of that other train that derailed. But what I did was that, you know, it sort of like created a copy of this scenario. Okay, if you go back, if you go back to the menu, you'll see a duplicate of this scenario which is highlighted in gray. Pretty much. Oh, the door's open. Oh, I didn't know this. Wait. Huh. I know animated doors in this car. That's cool. Yeah, so basically, if you have that happen to you, go back to the menu, click on the gray duplicated version of the scenario, and then load that in, and then you'll be able to continue on. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so I'm not going to get a score for the scenario, but I don't really care because the scores in this game are meaningless. So I don't really care, I just want to just complete the scenario. But yeah, so... I think that's the first... So yeah, so we also have buggy scenarios, which is interesting. Oh dear. And this one has actually been out for a little bit now. Okay, reverse train direction. Going this way, okay. Okay, I guess I should mention when I'm recording this. So I'm recording this video right now on Thursday, May 16th. This video doesn't come out until Sunday though, which is May 19th. So yeah, I'm recording this video a few days in advance. This route, however, released last Sunday. So I guess they still haven't ironed out all the bugs yet, which is weird. So oh dear. So yeah, I tell you what, that's a first. I don't think that's ever happened to where like an AI train derails, because of course what happens here in this game is that the scenario ends if you derail. Like if there's a derailing train, which is will most likely be you, of course. You know that makes sense, but you know AI trains aren't supposed to do that. They're not supposed to derail like that. That's just that's bad programming. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I didn't even think that was possible. Oh dear. Alright, so I'm literally going back the other way. Okay. Wonder why. So yeah, oh dear. But yeah, oh yeah, I guess going back to my value for money conversation I was going with a few minutes ago. Um, like I said, the value for money of this route is definitely worse than a lot of the routes here in this game. Like considering you pay $6 for this route, and you don't get that much equipment, and the route's kind of small. Yeah, it's not great value for money, I have to be honest. Now, I guess one thing that's worth mentioning, there is a similar route to this already here on Trainz 3, and that is the Market Easterly route, the British one, Market Easterly. But I think that route only costs like $3 or $4, around that, somewhere around that ballpark, $3 or $4, which I would say is a more reasonable price considering you actually got a decent amount of equipment as well in that route. You know, for the price, and you'll actually see that, by the way, whenever I get around to reviewing that route. I just did a vote, funnily enough, by the way, of like which British route should I re-review next. And I actually had Market Easterly as one of the votes, but all you guys voted for, well, most of you guys voted for Scottish Highlands. So so the next British review will be the Scottish Highlands route. And I just realized now there's a red light. Uh-oh. Wait, hang on. Okay, that light is red. Good thing I noticed that just in time. Oh dear, that was close. But wait a minute. The points have already been set for us. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I've already technically failed this scenario. So let's see what happens now when I go over this through this red light. Is it gonna fail me or is it gonna not fail me? Oh. Okay, I guess I'll show you what I did here. So now so we'll hit OK. Go back to the... Oh. Never mind. I thought it was going to kick me back to the main menu there, but it didn't. Okay, never mind. Forget what I just said. But yeah, basically, if you run into trouble like this, like I said, go back to the main menu, select the grade version of the scenario, and then you'll load back into, and you'll be able to continue where you left off. Unless, of course, you do literally derail your train, then yeah, you fail the scenario, you have to start all over again. However, if you didn't derail and you're still on the tracks, you can continue from where you left off. It's just that you won't get any score for it, which honestly isn't a big deal, because the score in this game does not matter. You know, this isn't like Trainz VTS, where you have to get a certain score to unlock the next scenario, then unlock more features. With this game, that doesn't exist. So, even if you get a really bad score, it does not matter at all in this game. Alright, well, here we are then. About to reach this point here. I guess we'll have to turn around soon. I guess I should use the opportunity to show you the Altoona train station. Yeah, so this is the Altoona station. Oh, here's the turntable, which for some reason there's nothing there. Oh. Wait, there's supposed to be like a static display here though. Why is it not there? What's going on? I don't know, but there's the Altoona station itself, which funnily enough, fun fact, is a station that I've actually been to before. Let's just look around here. Yeah, fun fact, I actually went to this very station as part of my trip to Michigan back in 2013. Yeah, so I guess we were driving to Michigan in back in 2013, and we had some time to spare, so we figured we would come here. And I was actually at that station, which was pretty cool. And on that visit, I also went to, of course, the legendary horseshoe curve. So yeah, that was cool. Maybe I'll even come back here someday. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's go up here then. And I guess all the points are automatically set for us, so we don't have to worry about changing any points. We can just drive and it will do everything for us, which is good. Oh, there's the Junita shop. Hey, I said I didn't want us to go to the Junita shop, so what's happened next? I don't think this is going to end when we get there. I think we're going to do a little bit more work. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Altoona Marshalling Yard. It's in a cool location, I will say. You know, Altoona, Pennsylvania. Very well-known location for American Rail fans, such as myself. Like I said, I do have a bit of a connection with this place since I've actually been here before. Actually, funny, I actually went by here twice, actually. We actually came here when we went to Michigan. And we also came back here when we were coming back from Michigan, going back home when the trip was over. So, yeah. Now, interestingly enough, I do actually have plans on for a trip to Chicago soon. Although I'm planning on doing that whole trip in one day, so unfortunately won't be able to come back here, so, yeah. Maybe whenever we do another Midwestern trip and we have a bit more time to spare on our travels here, you know, we will come here. We'll see what happens. Oh! Look at this! There's like a look with this, like, oh, that is actually quite cool. Oh, you see the engine, there's some old boxcars as well. Oh, that's a cool detail. Yeah. There's another couple of locomotives there. Okay. Oh, here's some more default boxcars, by the way. If we look here, yeah, more boxcars they can get here with the default game. I noticed one of them is CP Rail. And hang on a minute. Why are the CP Rail boxcars here? CP Rail doesn't operate in the Northeast. Yeah, now that. Wait, yeah, why are there CP Rail boxcars? Yeah, as far as I know, CP Rail does not have any routes or any trains that go through the Northeast. You know, this part of the country. You know, we're in Pennsylvania. Which, yeah, Pennsylvania, you know, I mean, Canadian Pacific, of course, you know, they primarily operate in, well, Canada. I do think CP Rail do have a couple routes that come down to the United States, but not so far down to this point. You know, Pennsylvania, it's not, well, no, yeah, Pennsylvania is considerably far down the northeastern, northeastern seaboard, I guess, northeastern part of the United States, so, yeah. You know, it's actually funny how in this route, in this DLC, we actually got locomotives from Norfolk Southern and CSX. And of course, Norfolk Southern and CSX do operate here in Pennsylvania. In fact, CSX and Norfolk Southern are like the two biggest railroads that operate here in the Northeast. So why are the CP Rail boxcars? Because CP Rail, I'm pretty sure CP Rail does not operate here in the Northeast. That is bizarre. Or at least it's part of the Northeast. I think maybe CP Rail does have some routes like upper Northeast, like maybe like Vermont or something, but you know, Pennsylvania is pretty far down the Northeast, so I don't know. Okay, we're then at this part here. Let's come to a stop here. Just gotta turn around. Yeah. Yeet. Okay. And let's bring it to a stop here. Good. Alright, where to next? We're going there. Okay. This is the Junita shop. I think this is where we're ending. Although I think we still have some more work to do here. I mean, we're only 17 minutes into the scenario, so I do think there's a little bit more stuff to do. I just realized something though. If we still the score up, we would actually be able to tell like how many more objectives there are to do. But no, because of that glitch where the train derailed, we don't have any score anymore. So I have no idea when the scenario is going to end. Yeah. I will say, this route is pretty small, but there is tons and tons of detail. Like, just look at how much stuff there is to see in this yard. I guess maybe that's where you get your $6 worth. Just, you know, you get a route that is just rich with detail. So, I mean, you know what? I will say this. If you really enjoy doing yard work, and you want like a big yard that is like heavily detailed, this is a pretty good route for that. And yeah, I do believe all the sessions in this scenario all have to do with you driving, you know, various different SW1500s. You know, you get the 2 CSX ones plus the Norfolk Southern one. Of course, that makes sense because, you know, this is a yard route, so of course it makes sense that the main feature locomotives are, of course, shunting engines. Of course, you also get the ES44 AC locomotives, but of course those are more for, you know, road engines. So, yeah. All right, well here we are then, and okay, I'm going that way. Okay. So yeah, so I guess if I were to put it in perspective, if you're more of a mainline guy, then maybe this route won't be for you. I think even if you were to decide to get this route just for the equipment, even then, the price is pretty steep. So, you know, if you just want to get the SW1500s or the Norfolk Southern Heritage units, you can get these standalone. You don't have to buy this route. In fact, they actually just released the, like, all three of the SW1500s in this route. You know, the 2 CSX ones and the Norfolk Southern one. Those are all available as standalone locomotives. So, I guess if you really want these SW1500s, but you want to get this route, you can get them standalone. And, you know, same thing is true with the Norfolk Southern units. The S44 ACs, those are all, those are also available as their own packs. So, you know, if you just want to get the locomotives, you can get all these, like, separately. So, yeah. But, you know, let me know what you think. You know, would you get this route or would you not? Well, now that I made this video, should be a better decision. Obviously, yeah, it's taking me, I'll say it's taking me. I've actually purposely waited to this point because I like releasing these videos on Sundays now. You know, I don't like to, sort of rush these videos out anymore. So, yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much the first ever in-depth video. I think somebody may have also done a, oh, please don't load the wagons. Okay. I think somebody may have already done like a less detailed review of this route already, but of course this will be the first one, which will be done by me. So yeah, lots of detailing. Yeah, yes. All right, so let's load these wagons then. All right. Fish. At least that's suitable for the Northeast. Because not too far from here is the Atlantic Ocean. Alright. Just bring it to a stop. And... oh, there you go. Oh, I guess the enemy doors aren't going to work that time. Oh! That's it! Oh. Okay. That was actually a pretty short scenario. Okay, only 17 minutes to complete that scenario with the glitch, although I think the actual time it took to complete the scenario has actually been lengthened because of the lag and stuff. But, well, there you have it. That is the Altoona Marshalling Yard here in Trainz 3. Like I said, let me know what you think of this route. Would you get it? Would you not get it? I don't, well, I don't know. So, you have to let me know. Oh, I realized we just got 5 stars, by the way. So, I actually wonder if that's going to count for the main thing. I don't know. But that will do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.